So welcome you all for Tungal online classes. So we are discussing the chapter ray optics. In that ray optics, yesterday we completed two important derivations which are lateral shift and normal shift. What is lateral shift and the expression for the lateral shift? Then thereafter normal shift and expression for the normal shift we discussed na. Okay na? So today we will discuss another important topic of this refraction, that is total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. So this total internal reflection, so shortcut form is very important, TIR. This question given many times for 3 marks also. So what is TIR? Write down the condition for TIR. So many times asked question for subject. What is total internal reflection? So let us see. Let me consider one interface which is separating the two mediums, and I have drawn the normal to the interface. Now I made the light ray to incident. Whenever the light ray, so let me call this is my rarer medium and this is the denser medium. Which medium? Denser medium. Now light is traveling from rarer to denser. So light ray was incident here. Light traveling from which medium to which medium? Rarer to denser. This is my incident light ray. So you know that whenever a light ray traveling from which medium to which medium? Rarer to denser, the light ray will bend away from the normal. So this light ray will bend away from the normal. Let me call the rarer medium refractive index is mu1 and denser medium refractive index I will call, so this is the denser na. This denser medium refractive index is mu2. To understand the TIR, first thing you should know, whenever a light traveling from optically denser medium to rarer medium, the light ray will bend away from the normal. So I made to allow to incident another light ray. Here what I did, the angle of incidence is increase. First time what is the angle of incidence? This value. Now angle of incidence is this is. If I increase the angle of incidence, so first time what is the angle of refraction? This is R. With increasing the angle of incidence, so angle of refraction also increases. So angle of refraction also increase. If I increase the angle of incidence, so for example, the light ray grazing the interface. So here I want to define what is critical angle. This critical angle represented by the symbol C. What is critical angle? Critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium corresponding to which the angle of refraction will be 90 degrees. Whenever if I told you, see what is angle of refraction? Angle made by refracted ray with the normal. Whenever the angle of incidence, so this value equal to critical angle I is equal to C. So whenever the angle of incidence value, here I will show only one angle. Whenever I value equal to C, then what happened to R value? 90 degrees. For what angle of, whenever the angle of incidence value equal to critical angle, the angle of refraction will become 90 degrees. So what is the definition for critical angle? Critical angle is the angle of incidence in which medium? In the denser medium, corresponding to which the angle of refraction will become 90 degrees. So that angle is called as what? A critical angle. Are you getting it? First time I made a light ray to incident at some angle. So light ray not grazing. This is actually also called as, so refracted ray grazes the interface. What is the meaning of grazing? So refracted ray travels along the interface. That is called as, so grazing emergence. Are you getting it? Now, so whenever the angle of incidence is exactly equal to the critical angle, the refracted ray grazes. That is only called as the critical angle. Okay, on what factors the critical angle depends, that we will discuss later. So that is I value equal to C. Here only I will show. So here actually they will ask one question. So what is that? The relation between the critical angle and refractive index. Here only I will derive a relation between the refractive index and the critical angle. And the critical angle. Otherwise, this one they also ask, show that. So mu is equal to, or mu is equal to 1 by sin c. The relation between the refractive index and which one? So refractive index and so critical angle mu is equal to 1 by sin c. If I call the rarer medium is air, so mu1 value 1, mu2 value equal to mu. So how can I derive the relation between the critical angle and refractive index? For this also PPT not there. Any derivation is there means PPT not there. So you have to see from the board only. Mu is equal to 1 by sin c, I want to prove. In order to prove, we know that. So we need to draw the diagram once again. So this is my interface and this is the normal drawn. And here the angle of incidence value, I value equal to c. Then the light ray, so grazing emergence. This is my refracted ray. The angle of refraction is 90 degrees. So for I is equal to c, when angle of incidence is equal to critical angle, R value equal to 90. Now applying Snell's law. Applying which law? Snell's law. So Snell's law, light traveling from denser medium to rarer medium. Then according to Snell's law, so what can I able to write? Can I write a mu2 into sin c sin I will be equal to mu1 into sin r. Correct ara? So in this denser medium, this is my denser medium now. Mu2 is equal to mu and mu1 is equal to 1. Angle of incidence here I, angle of refraction here r. Mu2 into sin I, mu1 into sin r. Can I substitute the values? So I will write the remaining part here. Mu2 value mu into sin I value c is equal to, so this value is equal to mu1 value 1 into r value sin 90. Therefore mu into sin c, so will be equal to 1. Sin 90 value 1, so mu into sin c is equal to 1. From this, so what happened to mu is equal to 1 by sin c. This one only now we want to prove. This is the relation between which one? Relation between the refractive index and the critical angle. Understood? In order to derive, you should know what is critical angle. Critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium corresponding to which the angle of refraction will be equal to 90 degrees. So in order to derive the relation, consider a light ray traveling from denser to rarer such that the angle of incidence in the denser medium is equal to c. Then the angle of refraction is 90 degrees. So for which angle? For critical angle. For critical angle or for, so I value equal to R, c, then R value equal to 90. Then I apply Snell's. Understood? Actually, this one I derived by considering the rarer medium is air or vacuum. This one cleared now? For example, if the rarer medium is not always air or vacuum, that time what is the relation between the critical angle and refractive index? So that relation let me see. So I will explain this under this only. Now I am continuing for the critical angle. So what is the critical angle? Critical angle is the angle of incidence. So for example, this is my interface and this is the normal drawn. Light traveling from the denser medium. This medium refractive index let me call mu2 and this is mu1 such that mu2 greater than mu1. When mu2 greater than mu1, this will be of denser medium and this is of rarer medium. Correct? Now when angle of incidence I value equal to c, the light ray grazing the interface R value equal to 90. So for I is equal to c, angle of incidence, R value is equal to 90. So if I apply the Snell's law, which one now? Applying Snell's law. When I apply the Snell's law, so Snell's law form you know. So mu2 into which one? Sin I will be equal to mu 1 into sin r. So from this I value mu 2 here into sin I value c will be equal to mu 1 into sin r value 90. So what I will get? Mu 2 into sin c is equal to mu 1. From this mu 2 by mu 1 can be also written as mu 2 1 will be equal to 1 by sin c. What does it mean? The relative refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium will be equal to, will be equal to 1 by sin c, will be equal to 1 by sin c. If I call in the first medium velocity of light is v1, second medium velocity of light is v2, then I can also write mu 2 by mu 1 will be equal to 1 by sin c, so will be equal to v1 by v2. This is the relation for refractive index and critical angle. Are you getting around? So mu 2 by mu 1 is equal to 1 by sin c is equal to 1 by v1 divided by v2. This is how to calculate the critical angle. What is critical angle? Critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium corresponding to which the angle of refraction is 90 degrees. Angle of refraction is equal to 90 degrees. Now let us go our topic. What is total internal reflection? So we know that whenever the angle of incidence is equal to critical angle, light ray grazes the interface, R value equal to 90 degrees. If I increase the angle of incidence value still more than I, so this angle of incidence I value here I greater than C. If the angle of incidence in the denser medium is greater than the critical angle, so what happened to the light ray? So light ray will reflect back into the same medium. Are you getting around? So why total? Total means complete, internal, internally, inside only, reflection. So when total internal reflection will take place. So what are the conditions for TIR? Conditions TIR. So first, what is TIR? So TIR is a phenomena. This is the phenomenon of complete reflection of phenomena, or in which when light traveling from optically denser medium to rarer medium for an angle of incidence greater than critical angle, light completely reflects back into the same denser medium. So this is the definition for TIR. So definition important, many times asked question. What is total internal reflection? Total internal reflection is a phenomena. In this phenomena, what happens? Whenever light traveling from optically, so I will show the diagram still properly. When light traveling from optically denser medium to rarer medium, for the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then what happened to the light? The light will be completely reflect back into the same medium. So I will consider here 3 rays. So first 1 ray, second ray, third ray. So first ray for the refraction is like this, and second ray for the refraction like this, and third ray completely reflect back. So for the angle of incidence third time is greater than the critical angle, so what happened to the light? Will completely reflect back into the same medium. So this is our denser medium and this is the rarer medium. So this is the definition for TIR. Definition understood, Ara? It is the phenomena in which when light traveling from optically denser to rarer, so the rarer medium, for the angle of incidence greater than the critical angle, so what happened to the light? Light will completely reflect back into the same denser medium. Instead of refraction, here what is occurring? Reflection is occurring. So that's why this phenomena name is called as total internal reflection. Clear, Ara? So what are the conditions for total internal reflection? When total internal reflection will take place? The condition for TIR. What are the conditions for TIR? When TIR to take place, what are the necessary conditions? When these conditions itself with the definition 1 mark, conditions are 2 marks. So what are the conditions for TIR? For TIR to take place, for total internal reflection TIR to take place, takes place. So what is the necessary condition? Light should travel from optically denser medium to rarer medium. Compulsory, then only the total internal reflection will take place. Light should travel from which medium to which medium? Denser to rarer. When it travel from denser to rarer, then only it will bend away from the normal. That is first condition. The second condition is for total internal reflection, the angle of incidence in which medium? In denser medium should be I should be greater than C, or denser medium I will write it in words only, so should be greater than, it should be greater than the critical angle. Greater than the which angle? Critical angle. Then only the total internal reflection should take place. So these are the two necessary conditions for TIR to take place. TIR understood, Anna? What is TIR? Total internal reflection means what? It is a phenomena when light traveling from optically denser to rarer medium, for the angle of incidence greater than the critical angle, the light will completely reflect back into the same medium. That is called as TIR. And what are the conditions for TIR? So light should travel from optically denser to rarer medium, and angle of incidence in the denser medium should be greater than the critical angle. Then only the total internal reflection will take place. Are you getting, Ara? This topic is very important for us. Now we'll discuss for this total internal reflection, there are some applications are there. So what are the applications? Even applications also can be asked the question. So applications of total internal reflection. What are the applications of TIR? Even this question also important. Any one application can be asked for 3 marks. So because of this total internal reflection, there are some applications are there. So we can explain the formation of mirage. The formation of mirage formation is because of this TIR only. One more application is the brightness of diamond. So brightness of diamond sprinkling of diamond, or the brightness of diamond is because of total diamond, because of total internal reflection. And one more is we can design total reflecting prisms to invert the image without changing the intensity. total reflecting prisms, or based on this TIR only. Last very important for us is optical fiber. So what is optical fibers? We'll come to know. Optical fibers are applicable on this total internal reflection only. In this applications for exam point of view, so they asked many times of this optical fiber only. Construction and working of optical fiber. Again applications of optical fiber. So remaining all not given, but roughly we will discuss. Formation of mirage and how can we explain the brightness of diamond. So today we will conclude these 4 points that are the applications of total internal reflection. But to study the applications, so compulsory you should get it. What is TIR? TIR is a phenomena in which what happens when light traveling from optically denser medium to rarer medium, for the angle of incidence greater than the critical angle, the light will completely reflect back into the same medium. That is called as total internal reflection. What is mirage? So mirage is nothing but it is not marriage, mirage. Now this is marriage season now. So this is what is mirage. A mirage is an optical illusion. Illusion. ILLUATION. Illusion. What is optical illusion? Illusion in the sense it will not be there, it appear to be as there. Like in hot summer days when you are going on road, so you can see it far apart some wet is there, you can observe that, so you can think that some wet is there. When you go by near, there nothing will be there. That is an optical illusion. Even when you go for in deserts, so in deserts what will happen, at far apart it appear to be as if some water is there, one pond is there, but when you go near, so you cannot get it anything. Optical illusion will not be there, but will be as there. This optical illusion occur because of refraction of light, or it is because of the total internal reflection. So explanation not necessary, but roughly you should know. If anyone asks, so why this optical illusion will form? For explaining that purpose, so let me consider, so how this optical illusion will form. Roughly, explanation not necessary for you, so just roughly. Here one person was there, so who is standing or who is running in hot summer days in a desert. So temperature of surroundings are very high, let us suppose, or it is a summer season. One person was there in a desert. So how can he see this mirage? What is the reason behind it is? So now actually here what happened? Refractive index. Here important factor for us, refractive index. Refractive index is nothing but optical density. It is nothing but density. So density means you know generally mass density, mass by volume. Similarly air density, air also will having a density now. So refractive index will depends upon the optical density. If the optical density value more, so refractive index value more. Optical density value less, refractive index value less. So now if I consider this is land, land will covered by the layers of air. This is one layer of air, one layer of air, one layer of air. In hot summer days, so those air which is in contact with the land will be get heated fastly. Air is a bad conductor of heat. Total air will not be heated at the same extent. So which air which is in contact with the ground, so that will become more denser. Means what? So density everywhere is not same. Density here till now we are considering, so density is constant, but density value changes with the temperature. Now what happened? This is the first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer. When you go to the bottom to top, temperature is decreases. When temperature decreases, you know that with the temperature, when temperature increase, what happened to density? So density value increase or decrease? So density value will be increasing or decreasing? So with increasing of temperature. With increasing of temperature, volume will be increased. So what happened to the density? So density will be decreases. Are you getting her? Density will be decreases. With increasing of which one? With increasing of temperature. Okay. So which temperature is more? The temperature of which one? The layer of air which is in contact with the ground. So that will be of more. That will be of which one? So more. Okay, Nara? Now what happen? If I call the refractive index of this layer is mu1, this layer is mu2, this layer is mu3, this layer mu4. When you are going from bottom to top, density is going to be increasing. So refractive index is increasing. Now when this person can able to see this tree, in order to see the tree, so what happened? The light rays should travel. So light rays should reach us. Here the tree was there, the man was there at the bottom now. In order to see the top of the tree, then what happened? The light should travel. Light should travel through where? This atmosphere only, which is a bundle of air. Now what happened? Light should travel from bottom to top, or from top to bottom, or bottom to top, or bottom to top. Sorry, top to bottom. So light should travel. So here which value was greater? Mu4 greater than mu3, greater than mu2, greater than mu1. So now light is traveling from which medium to which medium? So light is traveling from optically rarer to denser, or denser to rarer. So light is traveling from optically rarer to denser to rarer. So whenever for the corresponding angle of incidence is equal to critical angle, so what happened? If the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then what happened? The light will reflect back. So light will reflect back. So actually here what happened? For the person, so this light will appear to be, because of the light reflected now, so light appear to be coming from here. Light incident but reflected, so light is reflected here. What he can see that, so he can see, so light is appear to be coming from the bottom. He can see, so some image nearby a pond, he can see the shadow of a tree. Actually it will not be there. Why light bended? Why reflected? So light will be reflected for him. So what happened? The image will be appear at the bottom. When he go nearer, nothing will be there. So why light was bended here? So light was bended because of which phenomena? Total internal reflection. So he will think that no, actually, so light is traveled like this, it was bended because of the TIR. So for him it appear as a, so light is coming from the bottom. So this is an optical illusion. It will not be there, but it appeared to be as a there. That is only called as what? Mirage. To get the concept of mirage, you should get what is optical density. With increasing of temperature, so density value decreases and refractive index value decreases. So when light is traveling from top to bottom, so it travel from denser medium to rarer medium. When the angle of incidence will be exactly equal to the critical angle, the light will completely reflect back. So because of this bending, light though coming from the tree, it appeared to be coming from here. It may not completely reflect. You may ask, sir, if it completely reflect means, so you cannot see the object. So light was bended. The bending is because of the phenomena, so refraction, or the bending or reflection, total internal reflection. So he can able to see here the object is there. So this is called as mirage. In this mirage, just so you should know, it is an optical illusion which is formed due to, so which one? So due to of total internal reflection. That is the first application. The second application here is, so brightness of diamond. Brightness of diamond. Diamond brightness is there now? That brightness of diamond is because of TIR only. Everyone know. So bright diamond will be of the refractive index of diamond, the highest refractive index for diamond only now. That's why, so you cannot able to break the diamond that much easily. To break a diamond, we needed another diamond only. So when you know the refractive index, you can calculate the critical angle. Sin C value equal to 1 by, so n. You can calculate C value will be of nearly, so 24 degrees. 24 degrees critical angle for the diamond. If I consider it is a triangular shape, if any light ray once enter into the diamond, now diamond refractive index is more, this is denser medium, outside is of rarer medium. Since critical angle is 24 degrees, this is the least value. Critical angle inversely proportional to sin C is equal to 1 by n. The refractive index value more means critical angle value less. So you know the refractive index of all values, air value 1, refractive index of water value, that is 1.33, refractive index of glass value, so that is 1.5, refractive index of diamond value, that is of 2.5. When refractive index is more means critical angle is less. What is critical angle? It is the angle of incidence in the which medium? Denser medium. So critical angle least for which one? Diamond. Due to that reason, what happened? The light ray will simply undergo TIR. What happened to the light ray? It will be undergo TIR. So that's why once any light ray enter into the diamond, it cannot able to come out. It will go multiple TIR. So due to that reason, diamond will appear brightness. The brightness of diamond is because of which phenomena? Total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Similarly, we can use this TIR in third case. Third application is total reflecting prisms. So total reflecting prisms. What is the main purpose of this total reflecting prisms? This total reflecting prisms main purpose is in order to reflect in order to invert the image. So here the angle is 45 degrees and here the angle is 45 degrees. They allow a light ray to incident. The light ray will be reflected. Now this is my incident ray and this is the reflected ray. So actually for these total reflecting prisms, they made to incident on the light ray on this prism for the angle of incidence I greater than the critical angle. Here what happened? So by knowing the glass only, prism is made up of glass. That glass refractive index we know. That refractive index value of 3 by 2, which is 1.5. So we can calculate the critical angle. Sin C is equal to 1 by n. The C value approximately of some 44 degrees. So whenever a light ray allowed to incident on these total reflecting prisms at an angle of incidence is more than the critical angle. So what happened to the light ray? Will completely reflect back. This is my object and this is the image. Now what happened? Object will be inverted. Through what angle? Through 180 degrees. You can also invert through, so this is through 90 degrees. Even you can also invert through 180 degrees also. So if I use here one more, here also angle of incidence is more than critical angle, the light ray will undergo reflection 2 times. Then we will get, this is for total reflecting prisms. Nothing questions can be asked based on these 3 applications. Till now, single question also not given based on these 3 applications, but based on the TIR. So this application which is used is 4th application, which is of optical fiber. Optical fiber is very important. Optical fibers and construction and working of optical fibers and applications of optical fibers. So given many times. What are the optical fibers? So optical fibers are devices. So a cable wise which are made up of quartz or glass, which are used to transmit the information and receive the information in the form of electromagnetic waves. These are the normal cable wise, you know that na, copper cable wise. Instead of the copper cable wise, in order to transmit and receive the information properly without any loss, we will use these optical fibers. So optical fibers are the hair thin glass fibers which are used in communication purpose. In order to transmit the electrical signals, we will use these optical fibers. So what about the construction of this optical fiber? How these optical fibers are constructed and how it is utilizing the principle TIR. So generally optical fibers will made up of glass. They will use 2 types of glasses. So for inner one glass, outer one glass is there. The inner one of the optical fiber is called as core. The outer one is called as cladding. Generally these are nothing but a cable wires. So made up of glass. Generally we will use crown glass. Crown glass will be used for core, and we'll use the flint glass. Flint glass will be used for cladding. Core cladding. Approximately this refractive index is of 1.7. This refractive index is of 1.66. If I call the core refractive index is mu1, cladding refractive index is mu2. So obviously mu1 value greater than mu2. So core will play the role of denser medium and cladding will play the role of rarer medium. Are you getting what optical fiber consists of? It is one glass fiber made up of glass only. So inner one is of one material, that outer one. You take ordinary cable wire also. So inside copper will be there surrounded by the insulating material. Like this, it is made up of glass. So inner one will be of core, outer one will be of cladding. Now, how a light ray will be transmitted? Now I want to transmit a light ray from A to B, an electrical signal in the form of light to transmit from A to B. So which one to be transmit? That allow to incident. Actually here what will be there? So this is axis. First the light ray which is to be transmit by using the concept of TIR, it allow to incident on this axis of this optical fiber at a particular angle of incidence. That angle is called as what? A launching angle. So based on this launching angle, the light ray will go and incident on the interface of core and cladding. So such a way that if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the light ray reflect back. Again it incident on the interface of core and cladding, again it will be reflected back. Again incident here, again will be reflected here. In this way, the light ray will be transmitted from one end to another end by undergoing multiple reflections. But remember, once the light ray to undergo TIR, the launching angle is very important. Okay, so launching angle will be very important. Now the light ray will be transmitted, so due to multiple reflections. But remember, here though they are undergoing multiple reflections inside only, so there is no loss of energy. This is not simply reflection, this is in total internal reflection. In a reflection, so there is a loss of intensity, whereas in TIR there is no loss of intensity. So due to that reason, the light ray is transmitted from one end to another end safely. When you are using ordinary cable wires or ordinary telephone wires, so there is a loss, chance is there for the loss of information. But in this, transferring the information by the phenomena of TIR, so will causes no loss. Without any loss, so information will be effectively transmitted from one end to another end. So if they ask to write the construction, this is only what to finish. So optical fibers are the glass fibers which are used in the communication system, and optical fibers will consist of two parts, inner and outer. Inner one will be made up of core, flint crown glass which is known as core. Outer one is flint glass which is known as cladding. So this is regarding optical fibers construction. After construction of these optical fibers, applications of these optical fibers. The main applications of this optical fiber, so they use it in communication purpose. In communication for transmitting and receiving electrical signals, transmitting and receiving electrical signals which are converted into light signals. This is the first application. The second application, so these optical fibers can be also used as optical pipe in order to see the inner organs of human body. So we can use nowadays for scanning, so directly for some inner organs to scan, so directly we can use this optical fiber as a optical pipe for scanning of inner organs or to see the inner organs function. Even these optical fibers are used in decorative lamps. When you see outside nowadays, different lamps recently have used for the purpose of Diwali. So there are different lamps with a different shape. Only one end will be connected to bulb. So you can see the light completely will move in a particular shape. The decorative lamps are so made up of these optical fibers. So like this, these are the some applications of optical fibers, and this is regarding the applications of total internal reflection. Total internal reflection is a phenomena when light traveling from optically denser to rarer, the light will completely reflect back into the same medium when angle of incidence is greater than critical angle. Understood, Ara? So today class we have discussed 1 mark 1 question for TIR definition, condition for TIR, that is for 2 marks question, construction and working of optical fiber, applications of optical fiber, 3 marks questions, and relation between the critical angle and the refractive index, that is for 3 marks question. Understood? So this is for TIR. Like this, there are many applications are there because of the refraction. Okay, na? So this is a TIR. Then in the next class we will study refraction by a spherical surfaces. Okay, na? Thank you.